A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. UCLA Bruins headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Hawaii's offense who will have the football first. And here comes the maestro of this offense. There was a lot of interest in him in the offseason. He's a guy that they are excited to give the reins to this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Still on his feet at the 35. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. So UCLA's offense will now get its first chance with the football. This guy can be dangerous, Aiden Mizell. Final season in college as he tries to get himself into a rhythm early in this season in his new home. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Cox. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bruins will send out the punt unit.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
No fair catches here, looking for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this.
Snags it, and there's running room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback keeper. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Here's a heat. Another incompletion on third down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look and like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Off the RPO, complete. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback, who makes a sure tackle. The officials stop play as they come out to tend to this injured Bruin. The Bruins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Bruins are flying down the field. The run inside. It's Cox. Runs through the tackle. Oh, and what a move. What a juke. And he makes it past the marker. The Bruins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're going to ride this running back. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that, might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right. And then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. Third down. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Moore. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. He's got it on the right. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Rides the option, he keeps it. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth, and already inside a minute to go in the first. And he's knocked down.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Number 92, on to kick it away.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Shoots it to the left. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Fakes to grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. Takes the handoff. It's Cox. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their sophomore defensive end, and as with any injury, they hope this is just a momentary thing. Holly will check on him in a bit. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They want to run this quarterback. Maybe a crease. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got him downfield. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. The option, he'll keep it. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Unloads it left. And they almost had a connection on the long pass, but the receiver couldn't make the grab in bounds. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Upstairs, he's got it. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
And the QB finds this guy again for the 2nd time on this drive. Nice job creating explosive plays, finding the speed, finding the matchup, and now this offense is in a good position to go down and get some points.
They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Run in the red zone, it's Rice. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Under fire. Has it. And he will score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Phillips. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Bruins look to keep this drive humming. Running inside, it's Cox. Sweet cut there. Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Here's the pressure. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Unloads to the wideout. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got a man. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Motion from the wideout. It's complete to the left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Oregon State Beavers. And it's Ole Miss looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Honolulu. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, you get the incompletion there on 3rd down. You've still got a half of football basically to play. Do you trust your defense down 1 possession to get it back to give you a shot? If you don't, then you've got to stay out there and you've got to go for this, and you've got to dial up your best play to stay on the field.
They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. On the option. Pulls it on the option. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. This is a designed run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And this kick will be marked down just inside the 45-yard line.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you put them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field, all the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you could tell they caught up with them and forced the fumble.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes it on the run. Got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
That is a big-time completion for the offense. You have to give all the credit to the offensive line because he had all day to sit back there in the pocket, find an open man downfield. That was just way too easy for the offense. The defense, no pass rush whatsoever, and the result is a big explosive play for the O.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Working that left side now. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, UCLA. They take the lead here in the second half.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Could not make his way to the corner. The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Motion from the back. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lee. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a gap. It's Lee. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Man, it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He's got him in the flat. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Hand off from the shotgun. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Made a defender miss. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Bruins peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got it. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on second and short. Finding some room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth.
Set to advance on the football.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Rice. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. He's got it. Tripped up for the tackle.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Rice. There he goes. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Pulls it on the option. Makes it past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
He's going to take off. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. The officials stop play as they come out to tend to this injured Bruin. And the Rainbow Warriors will line it up on 1st and 10. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Makes the catch. It's Rice. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Rainbow Warriors didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Turning it on. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Reads it, fires complete.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got enough for the 1st. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He'll try it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bruins send out the punt unit. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Punched it out of the air. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. The play action fake. A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.